Am I the bad guy for hiding a family heirloom before giving it to my daughter? Throwaway account. I, 35, male, have a beautiful little girl, Lena, 4, female, with my wife, Tammy, 35, female, who was gracious enough to support my request to give our daughter a variation of my great-grandmother's name, Lena. She cared for me as a baby while my parents worked and passed away when I was 7. I was heartbroken, and the only one I felt who could truly understand my pain was my grandfather, Nana Lena's son. We grieved for her together and have become best buddies ever since. My Nana was very sick for a while, and towards the end of her life she expressed that one of her regrets in life was never having a daughter to pass down the family pendant that was given to her by her mother. I told my Nana that I would have a daughter for her so that the pendant could be passed on, and she seemed happy about that. When she passed, my grandfather got the pendant and told me that it would go to whatever daughter I had, and it was kind of our half-joke / half-serious understanding that we openly talked about for years. Unfortunately, when I was 12, my dad cheated on my mom and got the woman pregnant. I was so angry at my dad because my mom was dealing with depression at the time and he couldn't care less. He married his affair partner after their daughter, Jessica, 22F, was born, and I promised my dad that I would ruin their big day if I was forced to attend when they tried to call my bluff. I put blue dye in the other woman's shampoo. After that, it was made very clear that I would not be allowed back home until I apologized, but I was so stubborn and bitter that it didn't work. As well, my dad didn't want to have to pay a large sum in child support, so the threat didn't stick. My mom got me into therapy, which helped me process my anger, but I forever kept my dad, the other woman, and their daughter at arm's length. My grandfather passed when I was in college, and in his will, he left me some money and the pendant, which I kept in a deposit box. I never talked about it, and no one ever asked me for or about it. Fast forward to a couple of days ago, and I showed Lena my Nana's pendant, and she loved it. Tammy took a picture of Lena with it and posted it on social media. It got back to Jessica, and I guess my dad filled in the info gaps and is upset that she didn't get the pendant. My dad's other woman is calling me a thief, and I knew I was wrong, which is why I hid it, and is demanding that I give Jessica the pendant, as it's rightfully hers, and I'm refusing. She never even met my Nana, never expressed interest in learning about her, never once asked about the pendant, and as far as I know has no legal claim as it was technically willed to me. So, am I the jerk?